There's a story in John 6 about Jesus. You ever heard of him? He had this incredible ministry 2,000 years ago, the Son of God. He had 5,000 people following him after he did this miracle of feeding 5,000 by multiplying this bread. Literally, they only had like a few pieces of bread. He blessed it, multiplied, fed everybody. Everyone's like, oh, dude, this guy's the guy. He's got food for us every day. Let's keep following him. But then what he realized, here's my assumption, okay? I'm kind of reading into the text, but here's what I think. I think what he saw was that a lot of people were following him because they wanted a simple meal every day, but they didn't want the thing that would actually change their lives. And this is why Jesus turned to them and he said, hey guys, guess what? I'm actually the bread of life. And if you eat this bread, you're never gonna hunger again. You see, they were chasing after a physical bread. And he was saying, I have a system. It's called the Word of God. You eat this, you intake this, it'll change your life. You'll never hunger again. And you'll be able to be sustainable and you'll be able to live out God's purpose for your life. It's going to be awesome. But a lot of people were like, wait, what does he mean? That's not what we're here for. We're here for the food. We're not here for that. We're here for this. And maybe people were following me for a while because they just wanted the dopamine dump. Maybe people were following me because they just liked feeling angry about things in the world. I don't know. Maybe not everybody. I know a lot of people had genuine desire. I know you probably had a genuine desire for following me up until this point. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other people. I'm talking about the people, they didn't want to change. They weren't willing to count the cost of changing. And so in like Jesus' story, Jesus turns to these people and he says something to them that's very offensive. And a lot of people didn't understand what he said. And so they left him. In fact, I think about 5,000 people left him except for the remaining 12 disciples. He had what I like to call a burn stage. This is the burn down. When you make the decision to change something so that you can go back in the right direction. But when you make that decision, it's not going to go in the right direction at first. It's going to go down. And just like with Jesus' story, it burned down his following from 5,000 to 12. But it was strategic. And even as I'm building my thing and I'm rebuilding some things, I know that we're going to lose some people along the way, and that's okay. But what got us here is not going to get us to where we're called to go.